It has been a long time since we got some updates on Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2, which comes out on October of 2025. But finally I do have something interesting to share, as my sources have provided me with few details on the villains which are reportedly locked in for the movie. I assure you that whatever information I will give you in this video are what my insiders and scoopers have told me. And they have quite a good accuracy record. However, since this is still an unconfirmed news, please take this with a grain of salt. As per my sources, the villains for the Batman Part 2 are confirmed to be Mad Hatter and Two-Face. The casting for these roles have yet not been finalized. However, it is being reported that the selection process for the role of Two-Face has reached the final stages, and the frontrunner at the moment is Joel Edgarton. Joel Edgarton is a 49-year-old Australian-born actor who has featured in some prominent movies like The Great Gatsby, Red Sparrow and 13 Lives. As I already mentioned, Two-Face will be joined by another very famous villain from Batman's rogues gallery, Mad Hatter. It is being said that the casting for Mad Hatter is still in the early stages and there are no front-runners for this role as of now. Before I go further, I would like to make a humble request to all of you my friends to subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video. It is my only motivation to keep making more such awesome videos from the world of comic book movies and shows. Okay, now let us come back to our topic. Choosing Mad Hatter and Two-Face as the villains for the second addition to the Batman franchise makes it very clear that Matt Reeves not only wants to maintain the dark tone of the first movie, but he in fact wants to go one step further into that territory. Speaking of Two-Face, he is one of the most psychotic and violent character from Batman's rogues gallery. So far, we have got two iterations of the character in live action. The first was in 1995's Batman Forever, played by Tommy Lee Jones. I mean no disrespect to anyone, but I think that version of the character has to be the worst iteration of any comic book character across any form of media. The next time the character appeared in live action was during the critically acclaimed Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight, played by Aaron Eckhart. Although I really loved that version of the character, he remained under the shadows of the one and only Heath Ledger's amazing portrayal of the clown prince of crime. In that movie, it was the Joker who was the main focus of the movie and he was the primary psychotic character. Two-Face never got to reach that level of darkness and craziness that I always wanted to see being brought out in live action. In the comics, there have been many instances where Two-Face proved to be an even more dangerous threat to Batman than the Joker himself. What makes him really dangerous is the fact is that Harvey Dent is an important political figure who knows the city of Gotham and the pulse of the citizens of the city like no other. Think of him like a powerful, crazy, psychotic, twisted politician who has the control of the city in his hands. His obsession with chance and the flipping of his coin to justify his acts is what makes him such an interesting character. And I think Matt Reeves can truly bring out the darkest and most horrifying version of the character. Let me now come to the next villain, Mad Hatter. Anyone who is a fan of the Arkham games will realize how cool of a character Mad Hatter is. Mad Hatter's looks and personality is basically inspired by the character of the same name from the popular fairy tale Alice in Wonderland. He goes by the real name of Jervis Tetch, who is a neuroscientist who has invented a device through which he can mind control. In the comics, he has used this technology to establish control over characters like Scarecrow, Lucius Fox, as well as Batman's butler, Alfred. He has committed some of the worst-known atrocities in comic book movie history. So, I am very happy with the choice of the villains for the Batman Part 2. It already gives me the impression that Matt Reeves wants to go even darker with this movie. I think, if Matt Reeves can successfully do that and execute his plans well, this movie could almost enter into horror territory. And I am really glad that we still have a dark DC universe going on, while the main universe is set to embrace a more colorful and bright tone with James Gunn running things. So, that is all for this video. What do you think about Mad Hatter and Two-Face as the villains for the Batman Part 2? Let me know in the comments down below. And please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.